It's going to be hard to describe.
See the delamination inside that cabinet right there? That's what we're peeling off. And behind it, we're generally finding some mold. So we're we're finding mold, lots of mold. Luckily, it's not the black kind. I'm leaning towards let's do this.
Get that tractor involved.
The last one.
What the no?
Work.
It's gross.
Previously on Off-Grid Sailing, I began the disgusting yet satisfying task of removing all of the delaminating wood on the boat, as well as mold remediation, while Shane tried to figure out how this electrical system was going to work.
Yes, he did.
As we continue to remove the rotten and delaminated wood, it is painfully obvious that some areas suffered a far worse fate than others.
Cosmetic rock for you. Unfortunately, the video doesn't do justice to how gross this job actually was.
Some of the wood was even still wet.
So, pictures will never be able to capture the devastation of this boat, or how neglected it was, how bad things looked when we started. Because after we're done and everything's painted and redone and finished, it's going to be hard to explain to people that it was really bad. I mean, even we peeled off over there on that bulkhead over there before we took any pictures of it. Not that it would have done a lot, but you take a picture of that now, it looks like crud, but it doesn't look as bad as it did.
Why were these ports letting in so much water?
Yep.
What?
Simi painted / sealed them in because that's sealant. It shouldn't be there. See? So they were leaking. So instead of fixing the problem, he closed it, put sealant on it. And you can't do that on this kind of a surface and have it work. It just won't work. It'll just keep leaking. In fact, it usually makes it leak more. At any rate.
That's a mighty big engine. We have to figure out a way to get it out of the boat.
What are you contemplating right now?
Okay, so what I'm trying to do is figure out if I can get the engine out and leave the transmission in. So what I don't know, because I've never done this before, is can I disconnect the transmission from the back of the engine, undo the engine from its mounts, and then slide the engine forward off of the transmission and then up and out of the hatch? Because one, I don't know how far forward I need to go to get it off of the transmission, because I have no idea how long the piece is that sticks into the engine off the transmission. I don't know what it takes, so I'm guessing, and there's no one around here who knows. So I'm sort of flying by the seat of my pants here and what to do and how to do it. I know I need to disconnect. I need to disconnect all of these bolts around here. This is the transmission, the bell housing, and then I'm going to need to disconnect it from the shaft back there and somehow support this 450-pound transmission in its place while I get the engine out, because the engine with the transmission weighs 1,500 pounds and it is way too long to fit through that hatch.
Shut up and sit down.
Let's start dismantling.
Rust everywhere in there. It's no good.
Yuck.
That is no good.
That's a header tank?
Yeah, that's the expansion tank.
For what? Oil?
Water.
Fuel? Oh.
No, this is the coolant. Thermostat.
I guess it's a good thing we're not using this engine, huh? What you waiting for?
I don't know. Did I just do it? I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. Nobody knows what I'm doing except someone out there who's going to see this long after I've already made all the mistakes.
Well, just get in there. Go after it.
And I still have to figure out a way to support the transmission. So I think I'm going to have to make a little A-frame that goes across here so that I can connect some straps to hold it there so it doesn't go flopping around.
What are you doing with that strap?
Well, what I am going to attempt to do is use this strap to go underneath the transmission to support its weight, because it has no it has no mounts of its own. So it's only attached to the back of the engine and to the shaft. So I have to disconnect it from the back of the engine and the shaft and just have it sit here on its own, supported by this strap.
Work it, baby.
I'm working it. I'm working it real good.
I'm recording it.
Okay. I'm working it.
This is a family channel.
I am working it real good. I don't understand. Are you insinuating that I meant something else?
Not at all. How long does it take you to get off one bolt?
Oh, no! I'm just working it.
You're over a minute now. So now he's going to pull on the shaft and see if it goes right.
Shut up and sit down.
What you got there, babe?
I got a come along. May or may not work. This.
And you're doing what with it?
I'm just going to try to support the back side of the transmission with it. Just to hold it up so it doesn't tilt whenever the engine's disconnected.
Here. I'm trying to put it in that hole.
Yeah. There you go. So now I'm off to doing what I think is the last part, and that's to take off all of these bolts on the transmission bell housing, which should disconnect the transmission from the engine, with the exception of the shaft. So we'll see. All right, last one.
Last one. That's it.
Okay, so there's a problem.
Which is? It's still connected? Oh.
The engine's still here. I mean, I disconnected the transmission. Shouldn't it just go up, like to heaven?
To the heavens?
Go, you're
With the
free,
angels.
engine. You're free. Go, you're free. Oh wait, the engine mounts are still connected.
I don't think it works that way.
Well,
but
if I disconnect the engine mounts, then it should go
then
right.
it
should just.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm good with that. What you got there?
It's a 20,000-pound truck strap,
What you gonna do with that?
ratchet strap. So I'm gonna basically try to slide that engine forward off of the transmission, so that it's free to be lifted. Again, I have no idea if this is right or wrong. I've never done this before. It's a wild guess on my part as to whether or not this will work. But the strap is certainly strong enough to do it. It's a matter, I guess, of am I dumb enough to try it?
I think we're proving that you are.
What is that? Necessity breeds invention?
Something like that, yeah.
Alright. Let's see what we can do here. On the other side.
Alright, well, hold on. So basically what we're trying to do is you're trying to get this right here to come apart from this. Let's see.
It's moving.
Oh, I heard something that moved, but I think the whole engine moved. It didn't.
Well, the whole engine's supposed to move.
Well, there! Look at that!
They come free?
Well, except for this little corner over
That's
here.
alright, I'll switch it to the other side and pull that side. And
Where are you going to hook it to?
another lift point.
Oh, right here?
There you go.
There it goes. It's free.
Well, yeah, the splines are free there, it looks like.
Look at that. I can see all the way through.
So our situation here is that the engine won't exactly fit the way I have rigged it. It's just not going to fit.
Because it's Saturday. And why would we be able to buy any of that? What?
Oh no.
Shane found something.
Oh, damn.
Shane found something.
Oh, damn.
Did you find money?
No.
Did you find drugs?
No.
Did you find liquor?
No.
What did you find then?
I found something very